Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. What a donut. What am I playing at? Sorry about that, y'all. Can we hear any YouTube? I don't think we can hear any YouTube, can we? Right. Why is that not making any noise? Can you at least hear my voice now? Why is there no music playing? That's super weird. Yay! Welcome back, my friend. How are you doodling? Oh, that's why, because I've oop. I had it. Do you know? Sorry, the reason why there's a little bit of a mix-up there is I'm using Streamlabs, and I've been using Twitch recently. I kind of changed between the two. This seems to be better for doing like interviews and stuff like that, but Twitch is better just for, us chilling, I guess. But I don't know, what do y'all think? Do you think this layout is better? I mean, both of them are effective and get the job done. I do somewhat feel like this is maybe more stable as well. Lou, what's good? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Fantastic to see you both. We might be a little bit late for a lot of people now. I'm not even entirely sure. I'm not sure if we'll get any more people here tonight. And my intention tonight with the stream would definitely be accurate to say that basically there's a guy that we met on Reddit, as you do, just whilst we was live streaming. And he basically owns, I believe, a marijuana dispensary company over in Colorado, and he's agreed to kind of talk to us under, somewhat anonymity on a live stream. So I'm just kind of waiting for him to hopefully get his Discord sorted out. As you can see up there, I have tried to talk to him, but yeah, he needs to verify his Discord account or something, and I'm not sure if he's able to do it, but hopefully we'll be able to. I'm just kind of waiting on a message back, so we'll see. How are you doing, Raka? It's been a long time since I think we've been able to just sit and chill and have a quick chat. How are you doing, man? Is everything going well? Is the missus okay? The family doing well? I hope everything's okay. I hope you're feeling okay, just in general. I know it's been a fucking shit few days, at least, to say the least. Sorry. Lou, the same goes to yourself as well, my friend. I really hope you're doing okay. I hope everything's good. Hope that you are. I hope that you just okay, man. Because I know there's been obviously a lot of really upsetting news recently, and I just hope that everything's cool, man. This stream is going to be well up my street, yeah, man. Sparking up a Stardog as we speak. Go on, my dude. We are also on the Stardog tonight, and it is dynamite. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really tired as well. I'm not gonna lie, I've been up since like 5 this morning, working on like two sort of YouTube projects at the minute, and then we've kind of been streaming and stuff. We did a spot of baking this afternoon, and we made some brookies, which is cookie dough brownies. So that's always awesome. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight, man? How are y'all keeping? Is everybody good? Is everybody staying safe? But yeah, lots of crazy shit going on in the world. Good mate, thanks for asking. Starting a new job tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that is fucking awesome, dude. Seriously, congratulations. Like, it's very scary times. Starting a new job tomorrow, being off sick for 7 months now. My dude, I am fucking with you. I've been off sick for nearly 2 years now. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I think no matter how long, honestly, you've kind of been off for when you've been out of work, it's really tough to reintegrate. Is that right? Is that right word, Lou? Integrate. Yeah. Reintegrate back into like working life and things like that. Very, very difficult. I mean, I honestly wake up early and stuff anyway, but it's still be quite hard to go do a 9 to 5. But best of luck to you, my friend. Seriously, congratulations first off, and the best of luck to you, man. I hope everything goes well. It's been well, Raka says. Absolutely fantastic, Raka. Had a tough week of training with my security, so glad to be home and enjoying the vibes. Just absolutely wonderful, my friend. That's great stuff. I'm glad everything's going okay, man. Training with your security, yeah? Very interesting. This sounds exciting, to say the least. I hope that was cool, though. Is your training done with now? You no more training to do? Is that you sorted with the training? Not gonna lie though, I really enjoy training. You always learn all kinds of stuff. No matter what you're really learning, it's just good to be bloody learning. Well, as long as it ain't like some terrible shit. Man, too much horrible stuff going on in the world right now. What are we gonna do? What y'all, I don't think I've spoke to both of you two personally about the whole situation. I think we've only got one person here now, maybe somebody's gone. But either way, how do you feel about the whole developing situation that's been going on recently? Y'all okay with you know, everything, taking things in? It's been obviously tough. Is everybody okay? You know, you all good? I hope so, of course. Well, it does not look like this guy is oh, it don't look like he's having any joy. It's a practice thing we have to do every 3 months or so. It's going through all of the protocols and stuff just to prepare if something may go wrong and we actually have to do things for real. Whoa, shit, man. Interesting, dude. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a worse time to be poor right now. Like, I would truly be stockpiling, because the world is sadly not getting any more sane and any more safe. So, pardon me. Yeah, it looks terrible, man. Try ignore the news. Really, Lou says. I agree. It's upsetting. The news is insanely upsetting. At least it definitely has been recently. For sure. It's been so hard to miss it though, right? It's been everywhere. The videos I've seen on Facebook, etc., have been ruthless. Pardon me. Yeah, we woke up this morning and we're watching a whole load of stuff. It was something else, right?
Heavy, man.
Heavy shit, dude. Heavy shit. Seriously, heavy shit. I follow it quite closely. Most friends I know there already have left some time ago. But it's but still, it's just insane what's happening. Oh man, I agree. I'm fucking terribly sorry to hear that as well. That's awful, man. We've got a few people in the gang that have got friends over there and stuff, and it's super sad. I can't even imagine something like that happening to the UK, you know. And with it happening in Ukraine, it just reminds you about honestly how close we are to it all here, specifically. How close a lot of people are to it as well. There's tons of countries around here, like, you know, big important countries apparently, that are really close to all this. And it's terrifying, man. Yeah, I am not gonna lie, I didn't really know too much about the whole situation. I didn't really know much about Russia and Ukraine up until, a couple of weeks ago. It was kind of everywhere, and it was the big thing. It was the new coronavirus for the news, wasn't it? But
come out of Corona, now nukes.
Yep, just come out of Corona, just fucked up in Afghanistan, then boom, straight into fucking around with nukes and Putin. Man, crazy. The guy saying that if we get involved, he'll use force that we've never seen before in history. The guy's literally talking about some next level nuke that he's got going on. Fucking terrifying shit.
They've still probably got the Cold War bomb.
Yeah, probably.
That can destroy the world 3 times over.
Crazy. Off topic, I had a little question, a little on the brighter side. I've got a question for the two of you. Since you go all over. Oh, thank you very much, man. Nice change of pace. Do not mind that at all. Thank you. Where's a good place for me and the missus to take the dog in Yorkshire? We drive, so if you got a good recommendation, let me know. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Well, if you drive, I mean, the Yorkshire Dales is kind of a really obvious choice there. If you've never been there, I'd be honestly thrown out of Yorkshire if I did not say that to you, like, well and truly. Yorkshire Dales is stunning. There's so much of it, like, you know, you've just got tons and tons of stuff to do. But maybe you've been there, maybe you don't want to drive there specifically, maybe you don't want to go that far. There's another really nice moor called Baildon Moor. If you've ever been on there, it's a nice little drive, loads of beautiful spots. Shipley Glen, if you've ever heard of Village of Shipley, there's like a little spot called Shipley Glen. It's a beautiful little walk. You can like walk all the way through the woods and stuff. Great walk for the dog. All these are all really perfect for dog. My dog Reggie adores Shipley Glen. There's like a stream and shit that they can mess around in. So, and then we, let me think, in Yorkshire, Bolton Abbey, that's a cracking one, yeah. Have you ever been to Bolton Abbey before? That's a really good one. What's good, Goosey? Oh, no way, you got a ham radio. Oh my gosh, Goosey, that is fecking amazing, dude. Have you posted pictures in Discord? I must see this. This is incredible. Go on, lads. Yeah, that shit, bro.
Yeah, she got a ham.
Yeah, I arrived today. You flipping gangster. I'll send pics. Go on. Oh man, that's epic, dude. Smashed it. Smashed it. Well played, dude. Good afternoon, Mary, as well. Welcome, Mary. How are you doing this evening? Afternoon, probably for you. Are we gonna get to gander at the brookies, or did you eat them already? Let me get it for you. Look. So I did actually post a little video on TikTok, but I know that we don't all use TikTok, so right, let me pick that piece up, look. Use complex for me a sec. Dank. I don't know if you can really see it there, but oh man, it is amazing. There's like bits of cookie dough in it that are like they've just gone like beautifully soft. What I'll do, pardon me, talking my mouth for what a scruff. In it. As if I just start talking with my mouth full like that. Okay, pardon me. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it in Discord. I can't do that now because it's not on my phone. Maybe there is a way though. But they're really nice. Look at them. Those look amazing. Look beaut. Thank you. Thanks for the recommendations. I'll look soon. Awesome, man. Let me know if you go to those places, Lou. Some spectacular spots, I promise you, especially for the doggy. Rain on the water. Yes. Yes, come on. Oh man, they look amazing. God damn, they really do look good. Right, where's my wire? How's everybody doing though? Mary, Goosey, how are you both doing? Ooh, I think we might actually have our Hello? No, where? Right, okay, so what I'm gonna do is turn the music down. Because, oh man, what is he doing? Why is somebody's like full on partying outside the house, y'all? What is going on there? Right, okay, so, we seem to have our interviewee here. I'm just gonna, it might take a second just to calibrate things. Hopefully it should be okay. I think the last thing that we did over here on Streamlabs was literally that interview kind of stream. So, right, so we've got Collin. I believe he's called Collin. So just a second. I'm going to... You're good, awesome. Start a voice call. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully this is just gonna work and not be an absolute
Is it a voice call video?
It is a voice call, I believe. Hopefully this is gonna...
Hello.
Hey, what's good? Is that Collin?
Oh, not much. It is. How's it going?
Good, Collin. Welcome. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing all right. You know, just excited to get this thing going and
yes,
make a killing doing it.
Wicked. So, really quickly, can everybody hear Collin there? I think that's okay. Racker's going. So, Collin, welcome to the stream, my friend. You are live. Everybody has had the brief. So welcome, Collin. Yeah, man, really great to have you, dude. Welcome.
Yeah, good to be here.
So, I guess if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I guess first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm Collin, born and raised in Denver, Colorado.
Yes, Denver.
You know, the cannabis industry is obviously pretty big here, and just happened to qualify for these licenses to own a business in the industry, and my background is in logistics.
Wow.
I figured, hey, why not give this a try? Working at the dispensary, all the time people would come in there bitching, moaning about making their deliveries of, like inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a clear, it was almost like a sign, like, this is meant to be. Do this.
Yeah.
And we're within a month of launching. Just as soon as I pay for licenses, they have 7 days to get me licenses. And I'll be off the ground and making a killing.
Wow, that is incredible. So, what was so it was obviously illegal before all this. So, when was that? When did that change?
Medical came into be about 2008. Then 2012 we went recreational, which means anybody over 21 can buy, go in and buy up to an ounce a day.
Wow.
I mean, technically you can go to different dispensaries, but it could get attention that you don't want. So you're best just get your ounce a day. Wow. Not like anyone's going to smoke that anyway.
I'm going to say that's plenty enough, innit? They are really being nice about it, to say the least. That is awesome. My gosh. So I guess from 2012 then, so it's been going a good 10 years now, the whole...
When delivery was legalized late last year, like November of last year is when the first licenses went out.
Okay,
but
so that's like a sort of a new thing, the ability to be able to like deliver it to people then?
Yeah, exactly. So each municipality has to legalize it.
Wow.
And for our first year of licenses, just for the state licenses alone, it's $25,000, well, almost $25,000.
Oh, wow.
Then it's $500 for each city. So Denver's $500. Then like Lakewood, which is just a couple of streets over, that's another $500, or Jeffco, I should say.
Wow.
So
that's quite a bit, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy expensive, but the profits, they have to be just amazing. If
Yeah.
they're
So are you able to kind of like work out what you're going to be able to earn from it, or is that just sort of?
yeah. So right now we're going to go off base like an Uber type, fee schedule.
Sure, sure.
Then figure out inventory prices based on mileage driven, things like that.
Right, yeah, right. Very cool, man. Very cool. And are you going to be actually growing the weed yourself then?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm set up with a grower that's we're gonna do some basically like get it from wholesale, more or
Right,
less.
yeah, right.
What company?
Yeah, do you get that from like big companies? Yeah, they're like,
Any names?
Just small grows, really.
right,
You can
right.
have up to 6 plants personally here. Then
Right,
if you want to get your grower's license, I think you could have up to 24. And then
right.
that's rather expensive in itself. That's $1,200 a year just to have the licenses to be able to sell to a dispensary.
Right. So that
That's
is.
worth it then.
I guess it must be. Yeah, you must be able to earn like a ton of money, right? Oh wow.
The I don't know, the market's kind of oversaturated. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a dispensary at almost every corner, and some are
Gosh.
good, some are bad. And problem with the dispensary weed is it's not the best. They cut it, very early in the plant life cycle, so you don't get
Right.
quite the same amount of THC levels or whatever you're going for.
Not the same
Sure.
high.
Yeah.
So it's still illegal there, correct?
It's illegal here. Yes, we are incredibly behind. So, honestly just the thought of what you're telling me is, like going and getting weed, dropping it off, and it being legal. We've got somebody
Hmm.
in the chat on the live stream who is also from the UK saying so jealous because it's like, yeah, man, that is. Aside from obviously the fact that the quality maybe isn't as great as you'd like,
Hmm.
there's a lot of great stuff there that you've just said, man. Like, truly
I'd
is.
love to do that, man.
Right. Yeah. Then it's amazing to see what the cannabis has done for like kids who have seizures and whatnot.
Wow, so
Because
true.
there's kids that I've seen who had hundreds of seizures a day. Then they go to taking something like a Rick Simpson oil, and the
Yeah.
seizures are more or less stopped. Maybe one or two a day,
Yeah.
but
It's
it's not.
incredible, isn't it? Yeah, so true. So true. So are you going to be just dealing with recreational cannabis then, or?
No, recreational and medical. I'm gonna
Wow.
have my hands in. I'm gonna have my hands in every,
I
All the
mean,
every
pies.
facet of the
why not?
industry.
Damn right. Why not?
Get my own dispensary here before too long. Then, you
Yeah.
know,
So are you initially are you just gonna be sort of delivering it to people, not like a brick and mortar sort of dispensary?
yeah, exactly. So
Makes sense.
doing like the deliveries. Then, just as soon as I have enough money saved up for, the rest of the licensing, buy that and get my own brick and mortar.
Right. Right. And when like
Or
sorry, yeah. Or
good.
oh no, we're just gonna say um, uh, uh, um sort of about delivering it and like with the licensing fee and stuff. Is there any kind of like government help that you can get? Is there
You know, so that's kind of interesting. So to earn a business
awesome,
or own a business in the cannabis industry today, you have to qualify for what's called social equity. And to
interesting.
qualify for social equity, you have to have one of three different qualifiers. You either
Okay.
have to have a felony drug conviction,
Ooh.
you have, or you have to be 51% under the poverty line. So that's earning less. I think it's like $17,000 in a year. You have to show
Yeah.
taxes to prove that,
Yeah.
or you have to live in a special zone, and what they call a social economic zone, which is an area that's been poor for like the last 60 years.
Interesting.
And just because of the way the health issues are, I just happened to qualify based on income because I got T-boned by a police officer in 2019.
Oh wow!
And yeah, he ran a red light and hit me at 45 miles an hour.
Gosh, man, were you okay? I bet that was a
yeah, it kind of messed up my hip, but you know, it's whatever.
I hope they looked after you for that though, like.
You know, they really didn't. I broke even. I paid off bills from the accident, and it was a wash. But it's whatever, you know.
It happens, I guess. But that's shitty, man. That is shitty.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're okay though now, and
I mean, I guess on the mend as you can be, right?
Yeah. I mean, after something like that, it's scary stuff. I've been in a couple of car crashes myself, and no matter who hits you or whatever the case is, it's really scary just getting in a car accident.
Oh yeah, and when after the dust settled, realizing it was a cop, it was like, oh crap, that's going to be a fight, you know.
Yeah. So we've just got somebody from the chat, a Goosey, asking what sort of timescales for setting something like this up. Yeah, how long does it sort of take?
So it took me 2.5 months to get my social equity license.
Okay.
Then,
that's not bad. Yeah.
You know, it's been saving up for the licenses because social equity was $800. And to work in the industry, you need a special badge from the state, so you have to go get fingerprinted and make sure you're not like a wanted felon.
Yeah.
And after you pay the $75 for that, then you could go on to pay for your delivery license or whatever license you want.
Yeah.
And there's about a half dozen of them available. There's one for packaging companies, things like that.
Right. So at least they've like diversified it a bit, haven't they? And really kind of thought about it, I guess. Which I mean, is kind of like the argument over here is literally if they would let us have legal weed, they'd be able to tax it, right? Like I've heard tons of weed smokers say that. So I think to a certain degree, it's kind of a bit of a trade-off, right? I mean,
it's the taxes didn't do as well with the schools as they had promised. A bunch of money didn't get allocated the way it should have. So there was a bit of
going to be the death of our race. It really is.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. They don't go federal. Is no state has been like, all right, this is the shining example of what it needs to be.
Right.
As soon as that's worked out, I'm thinking that it's more likely that they will go federal. And
right.
Maybe other countries will follow suit.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think Colorado was like very, very closely to being like. One of the first,
we were. I think California was technically first, then Colorado.
Right.
Colorado was number 2 for medical, though, and we were the first for recreational, though.
That's right. I'm gonna say I definitely remember Colorado. I remember thinking when it were going on, like, damn, why are I in Colorado? Like, I literally.
Yeah. It's kind of a catch-22 with what it's done to the real estate market, though.
Ooh.
I mean, you can't get a place to live that's, affordable.
Right.
I think I saw a post from a neighbor. It's $2,500 for their 2-bedroom apartment.
Oh my gosh, man, that is very expensive. And how do you what do you reckon the relation for the weed market is there?
I just think it drove so many people here to where landlords were thinking, it's, a quick way to make a buck.
Absolutely. So true. Like places like Amsterdam suffer from exactly the same thing. Everybody wants to be there because of, the weed, right? Bloody hell, that's interesting.
Has he thought of a name for his company?
Yeah, have you thought of a name?
Elevation Delivery? Yeah, Elevation Delivery.
Nice, man. Yeah, well, Colin's gonna like send me a little something to share out afterwards. So I'm interested. Yeah, interested to see, man. That'd be awesome.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
it's how old is he?
Yeah. So
go ahead.
what's your age? Sorry.
I'm 33.
Nice, man. I'm
nice
28
yeah.
myself. You're at a good age
nice.
to be doing it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm late to the party, but
bless you. Whilst we're still sat over here with it, like illegal, getting locked up for joints.
Right.
You're doing all right.
Man.
But I know. I mean, I guess it has been going on for a while, and there have been, huge.
Do you guys not have? Do you guys not have like medical, like for certain health conditions?
No, we don't. I think they started like messing about with CBD to a certain extent, but
0.2.
Yeah, you're talking about that like extract of CBD kind of shit,
like the Delta 9 type stuff.
Stuff
or
like
Delta
that.
8, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, someone in chat, my friend Goosey again, says it's licensed on the NHS now, but you have to go through a board process to get it. Right, interesting. I'm going to say I have
interesting.
A couple of like really fringe cases, right? I've heard of a couple over years. I mean, because obviously it has come up loads, hasn't it, in the past 10, 15 years, medical marijuana. Of course, there have been tons of places like...
make so much money, though, if they got their heads together.
Sure could. But another good question for you is, what is your background in botanicals? If not, like, what basically drew you to this kind of work?
Actually, I was offered a job in the cannabis industry late 2019. I was working at a major rental company here in the United States.
Okay.
And the job just wasn't going the way it should have, and it was time to make a change. So I thought, what the heck, give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, I'll come back. And
go on, man. Nice.
Figure it out from here.
Absolutely.
And it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because I was, as I was leaving the previous company, I had some benefits to use.
Okay.
And during the exam for these, for the glasses, they found some tumors in both of my eyes. So if it weren't for getting this job in the cannabis industry, I never would have found out about these tumors.
Wow.
So it was kind, it's just kind of weird the way everything has just kind of fallen into place, like synchronicities, I guess.
Oh man, that is cool, man. That is bloody a terrible thing to obviously find, but great, I suppose, that you managed to spot it, right, like you say. It was extremely lucky. Wow.
For sure.
What happened with those? Yeah, what a weird happy discovery.
So I'm waiting to get on a clinical trial with COVID. It's been kind of difficult because the clinical trial is up. It's ran out of a hospital up in Canada.
Okay.
So it's been getting visas and things like that in order.
You, man.
With COVID.
It's ruined everything, hasn't it? I can completely
it just has. It's insane.
Oh, bless you. Well, best of luck, my friend.
Thanks. But hey,
I hope you get sorted, man. That's
we'll figure it out. But hey, the COVID has also allowed companies like this to, get started and allow us to test the waters.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to just say, you've picked, in my opinion at least, I'm no businessman by any stretch, but getting into the cannabis industry has got to be one of the best things to do nowadays. Talking about a future-proof job, like everybody is smoking weed no matter what's going to happen in the next 20 years.
It's recession-proof.
It totally is, yeah.
Everything. People. Yeah, everyone's going to always want their weed and their food, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. No, I think you've really got a great kind of opportunity, really, like you said.
Yeah, it's good.
I hope the best, all the best, man. I really do hope for the best.
And it's kind of interesting. You don't need a license to deliver alcohol, as far as I've been able to find in Colorado. So as long as I start a separate LLC, I should be able to deliver alcohol just with a regular liquor license.
That's really cool, man. That's proper smart. So you could do both of them, kind of thing, at the same time.
It's perfect company.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you could, I mean, I don't know if you can get cheap cigarettes and stuff like that, but goddamn, start selling, munchies and cheap cigs. We used to have a couple of companies like that around here. They didn't sell weed, but it were alcohol, and they used to make a ton of money. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's great.
That's awesome, man. I've got another great question from the chat. Do you have to seek investments for something like this? Is this something that...
Yeah, I sell a car. Family member had to sell a piece of property to get this license paid for.
Bless
you.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't too connected to the car, so it's just whatever.
Oh man, bless you. You've really gone for it, haven't you, man? That's fucking awesome to hear.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool, man. Honestly, really inspiring. Not even gonna lie, really inspiring. You're probably going for it. It'll pay off. Yeah, we've got people in chat saying it'll pay off, man. It really will. I truly believe.
Oh yeah, I think it will, and it'll be fun. Interesting to say the least.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, do you obviously like to have a little smoke yourself then?
Oh yeah, I'm an indica guy myself.
Nice. The heavier stuff.
Yeah.
Wicked, man, wicked. And do you? So you say you're gonna be like, the way you're gonna be getting it is kind of buying it wholesale. Is that what you said there?
Yeah. So we're gonna get it wholesale basically. Then stop at dispensaries where wholesale isn't available.
Cool. Have you got any plans to grow it in the future? Like get your own grow?
We sure do.
Yeah,
we've got we're working on our license to, distribute our own stuff.
Right.
And that's only an extra $1,200. So
oh my gosh! Right. That's actually not bad at all, really, is it?
No, it's not terrible, and it's just a matter of testing your product. Bringing it to the lab like once a week.
Have you ever have you got any experience with growing cannabis?
Not a whole lot, not as much as I'd like.
I mean, I think everybody would like a bit more anyway, but it's. I've heard I've spoke to tons of growers and heard that like for the most part it's kind of not difficult once you kind of get used to it, I suppose. So I mean,
it's the infrastructure on this side of town isn't the best. So adding an extra load to the power grid probably isn't the best idea.
Interesting.
Solar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like some kind of solar or something. That's
updating the house.
Problem.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Damn. Oh, that's really cool though, man. I mean, at least over here, the kind of saying is the money's in the growing sort of thing.
Unfortunately, the cartels have really bottomed out the market.
Right.
In places like California, there is no there's really no penalty to having an illegal grow shut down. It's a $500 fine. And you lose the product that you grew. Yeah. And most of the organizations that run those grows are involved with the cartels, crime, so they have more than enough product to replace just that small amount that they lose.
Wow. That's a really good point. What are the prices like over there? How much is it for an ounce?
So for an ounce, I pay $180, and it's top shelf stuff, so it's natural.
That'd be obviously American dollars, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is.
I think that's about $150, $160 in our money, and typically for like top shelf stuff, like truth be told, if you don't know the guy you're buying it off, you can pay $230, $240. I know people. I know people that'll charge you more for it, and they'll spin some web like tell you it's come from Colorado or California. Literally, shit, and it'll be like £300 an ounce sometimes. But you can get £150 an ounce bud, but it's typically not gonna be the top shelf stuff. So that, honestly, 180, it seems to me like a really good price, like a fair price, sort of, I guess.
Then you kind of got to kind of choosy where you get it from, dispensary wise, just because the quality isn't always there.
Right.
You're paying good money for pot that's just kind of subpar.
Right, interesting. So, have you any idea where the weed sort of comes from that these wholesalers get it from? Do they like typically import it from out of the country?
Most greenhouse grows around town. There's various grows around here that
like
they're in warehouses. They're in greenhouses. They're in warehouses.
Right, and they're legal
pretty
as
much
well,
everywhere.
Right.
You kind of have to do some like odor control type stuff if you're in the middle of a residential area.
Of course, it's gonna stink, innit?
Yeah, it can get pretty bad, pretty skunky,
And what'd be involved in having something that big then? Do you need like extra licenses? Because I think you mentioned you can have 24, right, with the license.
Yeah, you need licenses, security, things like that. So cameras that are always backed up to the cloud.
Interesting.
Armed security at some places. Some places have armed security, some don't. Some just have high fencing, things like that.
Right. Interesting. That's really cool. So we've got Goosey asking, how is it sold to you? Do you get a brochure? How do you know what weed they have? Yeah, interesting point, because like over here, you typically don't get to smoke before you try before you buy. Basically, there's none of that.
They'll let you. Some places let you smell. With COVID, with COVID, that kind of slowed down, letting you smell the weed.
Sure. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Most places you can look at it.
So that's like going into a dispensary, and I think the best way to describe a dispensary would be a sweet shop. When they're all in the little jars, right? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine a sweet shop, but with weed in the jars.
But with the professionalism of a pharmacy at some places.
Very good point, yeah, because of course, like, some of it is medicinal, right?
Yeah. So the medicinal stuff, you get tax-free.
Ooh.
And sometimes it's a little more potent.
Okay.
But most medical and recreational weed, at least from what I've seen, it's all basically the same stuff.
Very interesting.
And, THC levels right now are high 33%.
Gosh, that's nice, man. Nice.
Then you can get extracts as high as 96 or 97%. If you know what to get.
Wow, that is wild. See, we struggle to get anything like that. I mean, I was gonna ask as well. What's it like for alternatives? Like as in edibles and sort of things like that. Is a wide range of different samples, or is it basically
it's basically gummies or chocolate bars.
Right. So you can get
for edibles. Yeah, edibles don't go, much further than that. They're pretty easy to make, though. I mean, THC is super simple to activate on the bud, and grind it up, put it into some butter, and make up some candies.
Awesome, man. That is super cool, man. And what's it like for just sort of a deliver only kind of service? Do you have like a text thing that you send out to people? That's typically how it's done over here, right?
Yeah, we have an app that we've set up. Okay. I've built a delivery app. I've built a delivery platform using our app and website.
Wow! Holy smokes! Are you
And website will be live here in a couple of weeks. We're just tweaking out a few different bugs.
Fantastic, man! Wow. So if you don't mind me asking, what is your professional background?
I I used to have a publication distribution company, so I would,
Whoa.
I would distribute different like newspapers,
Oh my gosh,
like
that's
alternative
awesome.
music magazines, things like
That is
that.
awesome.
And
Wow.
I got to the point to where I was able to, clean up routes for different papers, things like that, and
Sure.
consolidate delivery routes, things of that nature.
That's awesome, man.
And
Awesome.
so I figured, with weed delivery coming legal, the background with that,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a no-brainer. It can't be
Absolutely.
any different.
It's really cool. That seriously, yeah, really cool. Um, so yeah, we've got Heaven basically the dispensaries. It definitely sounds cool to be walking into a dispensary like that. Like seriously, do you do age
Yeah,
verification? How do you?
yeah. So we have to check ID, and if
Very
somebody's
strict.
a medical patient, we have to verify their patient ID number using the state database.
Right, sure, sure. That's really cool. That is really cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
man.
It's interesting, and
They
we
really.
have to go ahead.
I was gonna say they've really thought about like everything on there at this point. It's proper cool to hear, man.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting the hoops we have to jump through, like vehicle wise. Our vehicles all have to be connected to the cloud in some way with
Oh,
with the dash cameras, body cameras, tracking
right.
systems.
Holy smokes. I was gonna
Everything has to be
say,
connected
yeah.
to the cloud. So if we get into some trouble and we hit the button
Yeah.
on the dash cam, everything automatically gets sent up to the cloud, and
Wow. Right. Interesting. I'm gonna say because I imagine it has a lot of security concerns, doesn't it? Going with that kind of work.
yeah, we can only carry an ounce with us. Well, drivers that are delivering to
Sure.
patients can only deliver an ounce at a time.
Mm.
People that are delivering to like dispensaries, picking up from labs and whatnot, can have 100 pounds with them.
Right. Right. Wow. Wow. And I guess that they're obviously be different licenses.
So it's all the same for the transport stuff. It's just a
Oh.
matter of what you're doing, for the delivery.
Right, man, that is super cool. Holy shit, man, holy shit. So, what stage are you at then with everything? You'd
I
said,
am literally we're ready to launch. We just got to pay for licenses, which is going to
wow,
happen here in a couple of weeks.
wow, that's
So
super
the
exciting.
money from selling the car and a piece of property just has to trickle through.
Sure, sure, man. Oh, dude, best of luck, man. It really sounds awesome. Keep me
Yeah,
posted.
thanks, man.
Keep me
Yeah,
posted, even,
totally.
man.
And if anybody comes to Denver, hit me up, and we'll take you on a
Absolutely.
tour, and
Yes, man.
we'll get you a coupon for a delivery.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is flipping awesome. Um, so any more questions? Have you got anything to add? Any questions there from the chat?
No, yeah, I don't see anything coming up in the chat. Let me know if anyone has questions, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. Honestly, yeah, it's super interesting to hear about all this. Like, it really is. You clearly know your stuff with it as well, which is awesome to hear. It truly is.
Yeah, and it's definitely it'll be cool.
It
I'm
really
looking
will.
forward to making a difference in patients' lives, and
Sure.
getting affordable access to high quality cannabis to everybody.
Ah, sure, man. I was gonna say about that as well. Like, what will be your like pricing structure? You try do
I
it
you,
affordable. You do tenors.
you know the top shelf weed will definitely be comparable to the dispensaries that are nearby. I don't want to give away too
Awesome.
much information, but
No, sure.
we're going to be very, very competitive. I'll say that.
Yes, awesome, man, awesome. Well, Colin, thank you so much for sharing this info with us tonight, man, and
Yeah, totally.
letting us know about some of the ins and outs of the legal cannabis trade over there in Colorado. I truly appreciate your time. Like I said, keep me updated with
once we're
things in
going,
future.
once we're going, maybe we could talk again, and I can
Absolutely.
give everyone some stories from
Yes, that'd be great. That'd be great, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be
Cool beans,
fantastic.
man. Heck yeah. Well, you guys have a good night, and we'll chat with you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much, Collin, man. You take care. Just let me know if you can do me one favour. If you can just like type up a message for me just to basically copy and paste, and I'll share that with Reddit.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you don't mind, I'll upload this to YouTube as well. I'll leave your info in the description and what have you.
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah, go for
man.
it. And where in the chat do I put that?
If you
trying to find it.
You can just send me on Discord.
Sorry. Like I said, Reddit. Yeah, sounds good. I'll do that.
Yeah, Reddit or Discord, either's fine. And
all right. Yeah,
I'll
sounds
get that
good.
done. Wicked. Thanks, Collin, man. You take care.
I'll send it here soon.
Thanks,
you, bud.
buddy. Cheers, Mom. Great speaking
Have
to
a
you,
great
Collin.
one. Yep. Bye.
Cheers, care, buddy. Take care.
You as well.
Thank you, mate. Oh man, he was flipping wonderful. Thank you, Collin. Oh man, what a lovely chap. I mean, gosh, to hear that firsthand from somebody is super valuable stuff, man. Like, thank you, Collin. Round of applause for Collin. I'm really upset that we didn't get a few more people here to come and join us, but it is a little bit late, I suppose. I am going to upload this to YouTube anyway, and I suspect a few more people will probably dip in and watch that one. Goosey, thank you so much for joining us, lovely. Your questions was absolutely amazing. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry if I missed a couple of your comments there. I have to really try to shut myself up and let other people talk for a bit because I struggle. It was really nice. It was fantastic. It was a great person to have on, like the perfect guest to have on, like really perfect. So yeah, round of applause for Collin. Thank you, Goosey, for being here. I really appreciate you being here. And on that bombshell, I am going to hit the hair. Oh man, what a day it's been today. Fantastic to have you with us though, Goosey. I really do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, man. Hope you're having a nice party. I've just had like a Red Bull, so I'm feeling pretty hyped. But we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a few more of the gang here with us tomorrow. But thanks so much, Goosey, for joining us. I honestly really appreciate you being here. And I don't know where everyone is. I don't know where everybody's been today. I don't know where everybody's been. I hope I didn't upset everybody. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at recently. One of those. But thanks a lot, though. Thanks a lot, Goosey. Take care of yourself. I shall see you in the morrow, all being well. Peace and love. Good night. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.